Alright guys, so now what we did last is that we created this camera and now it goes back to normal. Now we have a problem. We have to spawn our part, right? So the first thing we're gonna do here is that we're gonna create a spawn actor from class, okay? And this class is gonna be the base part, and I'm just gonna add this one right here. Now the transform, it doesn't matter where we want to spawn, so we just want to make transform because we do have to do one, but it can be anywhere. We don't really care where we spawn this stuff. And the next thing we need to focus on is that we need to save a reference of the object we have spawned, right? So it's going to be the pre-spawn part. Or actually we can call, yeah, it's pre-spawn part sounds good. Make it and add it here. And now let's see, what we have to do next is basically, I think what we need to do, instead of multi-line by trace, we do line by trace. Line by trace channel. I don't want a multi-line, okay? I'm just gonna refactor this to make sure that we added those here, okay? Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna get our pre-spawn part, and we need to create here a branch, sorry. So if this returns true, means we have hit something. So we're gonna set actor location, and we're gonna add this to true, and the hit's gonna be break, and we're gonna get the, I think is the normal. Let's have a look. It's number 1, number 2, number 1. I don't see the part necessarily. Let's just try the location here. Compile again. There we go. So it's number 1. Okay, this is pretty good to me. Now remember, we don't really care about the offset on the floor because this part's gonna be set on a master part, so we don't have to worry about this right now. Now, one thing I want to do here is I want to make sure the part is valid, just in case something happened. Always make sure the part is valid before you do anything. And now the last thing I want to do, I want to go back to the part. I'm going to create 2 new functions, right? One is called fn in place mode, right? So what we're going to do here is that we're going to get our cube and we're going to set material, right? What we're going to also do is that when we start, we're going to get material, and we're going to promote this to a variable. This may be a problem because parts may have multiple materials, but for now let's just do like this logic, and then after we can think of get materials. I think we could actually, yeah, we can do that. Let's just create here as an index, right? Part materials. The reason why I'm doing this is because I know that the part that I'm working from, it has multiple materials assigned to it when I created in Blender, right? So we did this, and now when we're in place mode, we're gonna set, we are gonna basically, for example, get all materials. Right? And I think this is the one. Remove material, clear I mean, what we can actually do here is do for each, right? And we're just gonna basically set material, the index, we're gonna set to nothing, which means there's nothing gonna be assigned to it. And then we're gonna get a cube, and we're gonna set the material index 0 as, and I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna create here a simple material called m-placing mode, right? Usually in games they use the color green, so we're gonna use the color green, and we're just gonna go back to here, right? I'm gonna assign it, and that's it. Now what we can do here is that when we spawn the actor, we can just call the function fn place mode, right? Go back, compile and save. Let's see what happened. Look at that. We got ourselves a cube, and it has the right color. And now before we wrap up for this one, let's just do the logic to roll back, which is simple as well. We just go back here, we're gonna call that fn part placed, and for this one is even simpler because all we have to do here realistically is actually I'm just gonna go back here, is this. Get a part materials, and we're gonna get our, let's say, cube. Okay, I'm gonna do a for each loop. Perfect. And this has an array of material objects, so we're gonna set material, the index match, and we're just gonna add the material here. Perfect. So now what happened is that when I stop, so if we go back to here, right, we get our pre-spawn part, right, and we're gonna call that fn part placed, and should go back to normal. One, number two, look at that. So now I can actually spawn many items. We need to do this when we stop, when we actually press the button, but right now it looks good. Now there's an issue here where I can't, I still can go inside the cube, but this is something that we are gonna fix on the next one. Also, there's the problem with the camera. I'm not sure what happened with the camera, but I think I found an issue, but let's fix that on the next lesson. I hope you guys enjoy, and I see you on the next one.